Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with a twin flame light worker empath spiritual update. Now I'm gonna title it something else. It's not gonna be that long. Maybe um what is the I don't know what title it'll come to me after I like do the entire reading, but maybe like um I don't know. I'll figure out what the title will be. But this video is for, again, twin flames, light workers, empaths, indigos, spirituals, star seeds. I had to do this reading, and right when I was done with Aries, I was like, maybe I'll put the cards away. And then something was like, no, like do the collective, do the collective. And we're all part of this journey together, right? So I know you guys have been noticing like the shifts, the energy. Like for today, I just was triggered so much, and I had to do everything in my power to stay in love and light. And even like on the train, like, when people get off like the train, like how they just like run you over almost. And it was just like, I was at the point like, okay, somebody's about to catch an elbow. And I really had to tighten it up, right? And even yesterday, like leaving out of my building and walking to the street, like this maniac was driving crazy and almost got hit. And I was like, you know what? Us spirituals, after watching Angelic Guidance 333, I believe that's her channel, we have to really protect ourselves. And I believe exactly what she's saying. Like she's got like a channel from Spirit, and it was basically about like us. And so we really have to watch like what's happening between now and like November, because right now they know like we are on this journey, we're rising up, we're getting the information out, because of course we get the knowledge and the information from Spirit. We know like what's coming, especially for the 144,000 light workers, which, you know, amongst of us, like we could be a part of that, or we are a part of that. Depends on like, what your journey is. And so the first card that came out was the devil. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, I already know where this is going. So for the collective, the spirituals in general, we're getting the trickster, we're getting the devil, we're getting that energy that's coming towards us, that's really trying to like take us off of our track of what we need to focus on. And we cannot lose focus. We cannot fall into those triggers. We cannot go into that low vibrational energy, because it's like we're letting them win. And we have to show that our light is bigger than anything else in this world, because we are headed for this mission that's definitely about to go down. Okay? So with the trickster card, it says, words can fool you. Right now, you are tripping over concepts that are hidden behind the surface words you use to describe your present situation. Notice words that cause you to have an emotional response, then examine your underlying beliefs. The cause of your apparent trouble is a negative idea you hold to be true. So, no matter what's happening, get away from that low vibrational energy immediately. If you feel like you're not aligned yet, don't go into work, don't go into school, stay put. Like today, I could have went to out dancing or something, to the club or something like that, because I got out of work at a good time today, and it's a Saturday. But then something was like, no. Right now, with the way the energies and like how things are moving and what I've been seeing and what I've been feeling energetically, I want to lay low for a bit, so I'm protected. You understand what I'm saying? Not saying that I won't be protected in any way, because when you're divinely guided and have divine all over you, and your angels and your spirit guides, they better watch out. But still, those energies are trying double time to take each and every one of us out. And I don't mean like, to make anybody scared or nervous, but if I'm not speaking my truth, then I'm not speaking my truth. And that's not what you're going to get on this channel. So you really need to get grounded, shielded, and meditate and get to that vibration where you're channeling with spirit, right? Using your mediumship, like channeling with spirit, finding out what it is that you need to help you further on this journey, right? The clarification card that came with that, this came out again in Aries reading. Here we are with the dark swords, here we are with the light swords. It's the Seven of Swords. You have to choose light. I mean, everyone has their own free will, but again, I always remind people that when you're destined to do something, when you're divinely guided, when spirit is have their like hands around you, they can intervene in that free will because you're meant to do what you're meant to do. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why some of you who try to fight your gifts off, try to ignore it, it didn't work. Some people can shut it off and just never have anything going on going forward. Other people, it wasn't that easy. If you resonate with what I just said, like the video or shoot me a message in the comment section. But here, we're carrying this burden and we really don't have to. So pick up the Two of Swords and move easily through through where you're headed to go. Right? The next card that came out, Totem of Stones, the Snake Crawlers. Again, this is about giving back to the environment, putting back into the world. And I will still read it for you. This came out again, like this is just the energy, the theme that's been going on. It's like, excuse me, my cards fell. It's like that's the energy like that's been going on, and we really have to prepare ourselves, and be ready for what's to come, because you have to be spiritually aligned to see what's happening. So it says, be a keeper of earth, recycle. Start, getting aligned with your tribe. Stay away from low vibrational people, because that's only going to hinder your growth, hinder your spiritual journey. You have to be able to be honest with yourself and say, like, does this person serve, grow, or it's going to contribute to where I'm headed? And if you're getting no, you got to stay away from the temptation and see where you're being called to. So this is talking about your light working into the environment, about be a keeper of the earth, be your light worker, be your indigo. Like there's different indigos, like which one resonates with you, which one is aligned. The same thing with empaths. What empath are you? What are you aligning with? Okay. The clarification card for that was the Page of Swords. Here you go, younger person coming to you with information. Maybe younger than you. You may be older than them, vice versa. But with the Page of Swords, here we go again. It says a youth engaged in observing the principles of power. So this person may be younger than you, but they have a lot of wisdom. So they may be an old soul. This could be talking about you, that you are an old walker, meaning that you've had many lives, meaning that you have many spiritual gifts, meaning that you have information to communicate to the world about, what our journey is, what is this all what is going to be the conclusion of when we come together as one. You understand what I'm saying? And you have like valid special information, top secret information. Well, not really top secret, because divine wants you to get it all out, because wrong information has been filtered through the world for so long. So this person is the message bearer. Like, so what, I'm young, but I got a lot to say. And that could represent a lot of us, because we're not old. Like, a lot of us aren't old, but we speak like we've been around the world and back a couple times, right? The next card that came out got the Ace of Bowls. So this is like the Ace of Cups, right? So with the Ace, something with this, listen, y'all not going to stop me from doing this reading tonight. I don't care how many times y'all drop this pamphlet on the floor. So with the Ace of Bowls, I want to read that for you guys. And it says, hold on. We already know what the Ace of Cups is. We like when we see the Ace of Cups. But let's see what the Ace of Bowls is talking about. Receive love from the giver. So with the Ace of Bowls, it's like you're giving love, but make sure you also receive love. You're communicating with spirit, or spirit is communicating with you. Make sure you receive the information that spirit is trying to give you, right? And also, you could be involved with like a connection that just blew your mind. Those that are in twin flame connections. Like, at the end of the day, it needs to be reciprocated. There can't be any more one person giving and the other person not. It has to be a mutual agreement, or for the energy spiritually. And then you see this lady up here like shining down, like on you guys, because this is divinely guided. So a lot of you are in twin flame connections, soulmate connections, and it's just driving you up the wall right now. But know that spirit is working in your favor, and a lot of these connections are coming to union without you realizing it. And again, divine masculine can try to run from it all they want, but when spirit's got a hold of that tail, spirit's got a hold of that tail, and they won't have any other choice but to accept and acknowledge what it is and what's meant to be. To clarify that, I don't even need to look this up. 4 of Wands, 11:11. You're being prepared for your unions, okay? You are being prepared for your union. Not just your union with your divine counterpart, but with your union with divine, your union with spirit, your union with your spiritual journey, your union with your spiritual life path and purpose. This is what you've been waiting on, because you've been doing the work. The next card that came out, 6 of Arrows. So this is like 6 of Swords, 6 of Arrows. So funny what's under that card. Wow. So 6 of Arrows. In struggle, seek higher mind. I mean, we can't make this up. Look at this entire spread. Look at this entire reading. If we're not getting information, I don't know what is, right? So the 6 of Arrows said, in struggle, seek higher mind. What did I tell you to do? Before I even went over here and dabbled, with the cards, I said, make sure you meditate, align yourself, hear spirit, give to spirit, receive from spirit, and vice versa. And then you get, right? This is really, really amazing. Well, yeah, before that. Okay, so with the 6 of Arrows, we got the 8 of Swords. Now, in this deck, she's all wrapped up. Like, the other deck, like, she can, like, see through the little blindfold a little bit. Like here, she is ziplock tight, right? So let's really look into this card. 8 of Arrows under the 8 of Swords under the 6 of Arrows. So we know the 6 of Arrows was saying in struggle, seek higher mind. None of these swords is piercing this woman's body. So all of this, so much weighing on this person's mind, isn't healthy, right? So in my Morgan Greer, we have a smooth passage. No, that can't be. 8 of Swords. Sorry. Bound by the dictates of authority, one is unable to free himself or herself from crisis. So don't think about what you've been brought up to think and what people want you to think and what you feel may not be normal. It's your life. You create your version of yourself. You can create chaos or you can create calm. I always say that. I'm going with calm. And I'm going to be my authentic true self. This is too much for a person. Just let go. The overall energy, Totem of Pipes, Eagle, the Flyers. All right, now that's the overall energy, right? Let's see what we're doing here. Let's see what we're doing. Totem of Pipes. All right, now that card hasn't come out yet. Free your mind to fly with the eagle. Exactly. You're holding on to too much where you can't even understand what spirit is trying to guide you to. You have to get aligned so you can be ready for this mission, for this job that we've all been brought here to do, right? And the overall energy for that is the Tower. And I don't even need to go into that, because it's like you need to free yourself. Like, we've gone through the dark of night of the soul. We've gone through the tower moments. We've had our awakeness. For some, it was crazy. For some, it wasn't so bad. but it's all about how you handle your awakening. Are you going to keep resisting during your awakening? It's going to be that much painful. Are you going to just go with the flow? Like myself, I was up 3 o'clock in the morning every single day for like months, and I was just all on YouTube Googling, going to metaphysical stores, um, getting information, aligning myself, learning how to meditate the right way. And like your gift of discernment is very important because, for example, a year ago, I didn't know how to meditate. I didn't know how to meditate the right way. I just thought you close your eyes and you breathe. But then when I saw the medicine behind it, like how you move the colors, like how you send the heat to each chakra, like from the inside, I'm like, oh, this is how you do it. A person was gonna charge me to do like chakra sessions. I'm like, wait a minute, tell me like the process again. Okay, I'll call you right back in 5 minutes. Boom. I was at the doctor's office, the dentist's office actually, and I started to move them. And I wrote the person back and was like, boom, got it. And that person never wrote me again, because when you're spiritually, like when you know you're spiritually, when you have it, and they know it too. But sometimes people will try to profit off that, because this is a job for some. Like this is their only job. And for us as light workers, this is not what, we're trying to do. Let's sit here and like peel money off people and stuff like that. We're here because we have messages that need to get out to the earth. We're here because we have gifts that can help the earth shift, move the earth into a better vibration. At the end of the day, that's why we have a hard time accepting, when we do our work, because it's like, oh man, like, but we have to get something as an exchange so we don't feel depleted. That's just because when that energy is going out, it needs to be of all love and all positive. If we're a little confused, like, oh my God, do I really want to do this like thing today? You have to come from love and light always. For your romance cards, first card that came out, a lot of signs tonight got this as well. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And maybe that's why for those with the twin flame connections, like you're not seeing eye to eye with your DM or DF, because like they're really focused on like trying to really like set their plans and motions for their financial career when it comes to their life. They can't do anything for you if they like, they don't know that you love them unconditionally. In their mind, they're just thinking like, I gotta get this bread, I gotta make sure my little coins are stacked, so that way I can be able to bring what I need to the table. The next card that came out, give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership, right? Some of us, we have to start over as friends. Like we know this connection, for the divine feminine, we know what this connection is. We've been new, like right when we saw our divine masculine. Soul connection, boom, I remember you. Like your soul whispers. So at the end of the day, now Spirit is saying, just give it a chance. Just give it a chance. And the same thing to divine masculine, because it's been so much. And these connections are very intense and very different. And it's something you will never experience in your lifetime. Again, it's really very difficult. And it's beautiful at the same time. Retreat. It says, it's time to disconnect from the world. Get into your spiritual work. All that other stuff will be around when you get done. And let me tell you something else. You do not have to dress a certain type of way to do your spiritual work. This is what runs people away in the first place. Always be your authentic true self. Dress how you feel. Dress what makes you feel like you are being yourself. Because then it makes, others able to be open to come and talk and whatever. And don't have to feel like it's validation because you're in like long shrubs, robes, and all of that other stuff. Because it's not that serious. Just like I told someone who was going to mentor me. I said, listen, I'm not playing no part. I am the part. I'm not wearing nothing so somebody can believe and boost it up that they know that I'm doing what I'm doing. They're going to believe me because they see it. Because I see them. All right? Okay, cool. So for your life path advice, for your spiritual advice, from the Lightworker Oracle, love this book, or I love this deck, Alana Fairchild, it says 6th ray of devotion. 43, 4 and 3, 7. Okay, so let's dive in real quick. There we go. 43. 6th ray of devotion. The sixth ray of devotion bestows the qualities of persistence, unwavering focus, and intensity of feeling. It is a gift of the strength to move mountains with your will for what you love. When the sixth ray of devotion appears, you are being given guidance that even if you do not seem to have much worldly power right now, the power of your beliefs can conquer obstacles. The Archangel Uriel helps you receive the blessings of the sixth ray now. It says, you are receiving a blessing of the sixth ray of devotion. It is serving your soul growth and will help you develop faith in your principles and trust in the power of your beliefs. You will be able to recognize and appreciate the extraordinary strength within you and realize that you have enough willpower to keep working towards your dream, overcoming any obstacles until you are divinely successful. The sixth ray reminds you of the power of love, which can conquer anything and everything. Love is an empowering, motivating force far stronger than fear. Love is the foundation of authentic spiritual devotion. Devotion to the divine empowers us to bear burdens, overcome obstacles, and manifest all manner of beautiful visions in a world that may at first assure us that our dream is not possible. The sixth ray blesses you with spiritual stubbornness and sacred rebellion against any odds. The challenge with the sixth ray is to not become so anchored in your beliefs that you become fanatical, judging others because their beliefs are different. You can be unwavering in your adherence to your belief system and yet honor the fact that there are as many paths to divine union as there are people. That the ways of the universe calls you home to love are unlimited. And here's advice. If you do not honor this, you may try to pull people from their own path, which can create unnecessary struggle for them and unnecessary karma for you. The best way to honor the blessing and minimize the challenge of this ray is to share your truth with an open heart and an open mind. Share without agenda. Man, this book is like so amazing. Oh, man. Okay, my spirituals, light workers, empath, indigos, star seeds, twin flames, soulmates. Like, this message is for you. If it resonates with you and if you've been going through some of the energy changes and like all of the different shifts, leave me a message in the comment section. Again, if you'd like to book a reading with me, my information is in the description box. If you would like to donate to the channel, which will really mean a lot to me, my energy exchange information is is in the description box as well. And as you can see, like as I speak, you know, we get like our energy just drains and drains and drains. So that's what the energy exchange is, because it's like, okay, we're putting this information out for you. You know, it could be an exchange. Whether you don't have to donate to the channel, you can subscribe, you can like, you can leave a comment, you can share the video. All of that sends the positivity back, and it's like a circle of abundance. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, I love you all. I will talk to you guys soon. Love and light.